Hi guys, hope we're all right, all okay, so yeah, make sure you've done your Pilates 1 before you do this session. Okay, so we're going to start off with the first exercise you tend to do in Pilates, which is the 100s. Okay, so onto our backs, okay, with our knees bent, hips, knees, feet. Okay, so again, with the 100, it's all about body awareness really, it's trying to keep the hips and spine as still as possible. Okay, so heads looking towards the ceiling, shoulders right to the floor. Let's think about the core muscles. Let's think about the pelvic floors as well. Okay, so we're going to take a deep breath in, and as you're breathing out, leg into tabletop, and then just nice and slowly control it back down. And we're going to switch sides. Remember to keep the hips as still as possible. So really control that movement. So we're going to breathe in, breathe out, leg comes into tabletop, and then just slowly control it down. So we're alternating each side, leg comes above the hip there, slowly control it down. So we're trying to make sure that the hips and spine are really still, which is not easy, especially when you're transferring from that one side to the other. Again, nice and slow, take it up, and then just slowly control it back down again. Okay, so again, if we want to make it a little bit harder, we can lift the head and shoulders to the floor, so place the hands behind the head, so we're in that small crunch position. Okay, so we're lifting and squeezing, exactly the same with the legs, but we're lifting and squeezing there, so we're going to feel a little bit more through here as well. So again, we're going to breathe in, breathing out, the leg comes into tabletop, and then just slowly control it down. So squeeze a little bit tighter, we can feel a bit more here. So again, nice and slowly, nice and controlled. Just going to breathe in, breathe out, take it up, and then just nice and slowly control it back down again. Okay, so again, nice and slowly. Again, if it does get your neck, your head, just put your head back down again. Feel that in the upper as well as working the lower. Let's do 3 more each side, nice and slowly. Keep them hips nice and still. That's it. Okay, that's my dog, by the way. If you can hear snorting behind me. Okay, let's just do 2 more each leg, nice and slowly. And 1 more. And final one. Breathe in, breathe out, leg comes to the tabletop. And then again. And then slowly lower that down. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do the beating down this time, okay? Okay, we're going to push down with the arms, the shoulders, okay? So remember that water we're beating by the side. Now breathe in for 5 as push down, breathe out for 5 as push down. Lift the head and shoulders to the floor if you want to make it harder. Legs to tabletop or straight up on that angle is the options, okay? So find the option that feels right for you. So you're pushing down, breathing in for 5, breathing out for 5, 10 times, up to 10 times. That's it. So if it gets your neck, put your head down. If it gets your back, feet, if it gets your feet, gets your back, put your feet down, okay? So you find the option that feels right for you. So you're pushing down, breathing in for 5, breathing out for 5, 10 times, up to 10 times. That's it. So keep pushing down, really pushing down that by the side there, beating that water by the side. Push down to the shoulders. Relax your neck and your head as much as you can. I always feel a little bit in my head actually. Again, put it down, put it back up again. Okay, let's do a few more, must be nearly there. That's it. Depends how quick you're counting this and how far you finish. Okay, so when you're there then, just slowly lower the head down, lower the legs down, extend one leg at a time, take the arms over the head, and do a nice full body stretch to release. So stretch the arms and legs all the way out. Well done. The next one, my favourite actually, I've done this one many times, but I quite like this one. So abdominal curl, we're going to bring the lower hips into it. So we place our hands behind the head, relax the head in the hands, okay, so we're going to breathe in, then I'm going to lift up. Now as we lower down, we're going to let our knees rock to side, to centre, to side, and then we're going to crunch back up. So we're going to lift and squeeze, and then we're going to let our knees rock to side, and then side. So when your knees go over to side, you're keeping your shoulder and head nice and still. So we're going to lift, and then we're going to squeeze, and then we're going to let the knees rock to side, and then side. So it's quite a nice one, just working through the core muscles, but also working through the lower hips and the lower spine. And again, to keep thinking about the core muscles and pelvic floor. So knees roll to side, centre, side. Now if you did want to make it harder, you could bring your legs to the tabletop, so as you crunch up, your knees drop to side, keep your shoulders on the floor, side, and then crunch up. That's a lot harder. So if it is too much, put your feet back down again. So side, side, lift and squeeze, and then side, and then side. Let's do a couple more again. So lift and squeeze, and then side, side. Let's do one more time again. So lift and squeeze. Definitely feel that side and then side. Well done. Have a little stretch out again. Have a little stretch out. It's my dog making lots of noise. Well, shut up. That's it. So nice stretch out. Okay. Another one of my favourite ones is the chest press. Okay, so this is where if you've got a pillow, you can use the pillow just to help assist you. If not, don't worry, so you put your pillow underneath your head there. So both knees are bent. Okay, arms out in front. So make sure your hips are in line with the knees there. Arms out in front. So we're going to do a big rainbow shape over the top of the body. So we're going to breathe in. And as you're breathing out, we're going to stretch all the way over as far as you can. Hold it there, breathe in. And as you're breathing out nice and slowly back over. Now what we're trying to do is keep the hips really still. So we're just working that top part of the body as we stretch all the way over the top there. Hold it there, breathe in. And as you're breathing out nice and slowly. So it's a really nice one just to work through the thoracic top part of the spine, through the neck there. The head follows all the way over, keep the shoulder, keep the hips nice and still. So breathe in. Breathing out, stretch, and all the way over, hold it there, breathe in, breathing out. Again, keep thinking internally, so we think about the core muscles, we think about the pelvic floor, so big stretch all the way over, hold it there, breathe in, and as you're breathing out, all the way back over. Let's do a couple more again. So again, really stretching all the way over, keeping them hips nice and still, and then all the way back over again. Let's do one more time again, so breathe in. Breathe out, stretch it all the way over, hold it there, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, let's start sliding our arm forward as well this time. So we're going to slide that top arm forwards and keep the rest of the body nice and still. So we're going to breathe in and out, slide top arm forwards and slide down the other palm. So we're going to breathe in, breathing out, slide top arm forwards and then slide it back down. Okay, so again, breathe in. Breathing out, slide that top arm forward. So really stretch that arm out forwards, keeping everything else nice and still. So stretching out from the shoulders. Bell Adam, stop it. She's going apart. So stretch it out. Let's do a couple more. So again, breathe in. And as you breathe it out, stretch it out forwards. And then final one. Okay, again, stretch it out and all the way back in. Okay, well done. Okay, this time I'm going to come face down. So face down. Okay, so I come maybe long ways. You might see me a bit better because I've got my camera angle not great today. Okay, so we're going to come down flat. We're going to relax our forehead on our hands and work on the legs only first of all. So we're going to breathe in. Breathing out, one leg comes up and then lower back down nice and controlled. So we're alternating each leg. Keep the hips and spine nice and still. So we're going to breathe in. Now take it up. Control it back down again. Okay, so taking it up and control it down. Keep over. Keep over. That's it. So alternating each leg nice and slowly. Lifting that leg up and then just control it back down. That's it. So breathing in. Now take it up. So again, taking that leg up as far as you can. Keep them hips and spine nice and still. And again, keep thinking internally. Think about another core muscles and pelvic floors. Now we're going to stretch your arms out in front if you want to make it a bit harder. Opposite arm, opposite leg. So we're going to breathe in. Breathing out, right arm, left leg, hold it, and then lower back down again. Change sides, so breathe in. Breathe out, take it up, hold it, and lower back down again. So again, alternating each side, take it up, hold it, and then lower down. So really felt like an arm, lengthen through the body. So we're going to breathe in, now take it up, hold it, and lower back down. Now if you want to make it even harder, you can bring your arms and legs up together, so you come into that bow shape. So we're going to breathe in, then take it up, hold it, and lower down. Now if that gets you back, go back to single leg and arm, okay? These are progressions, just do what you can. That's it. So again, breathe in, breathe out, take it up, hold it, and then lower back down, nice and slow. So again, we're sort of working through the back there, okay? Now if you're doing this and you want to make it a little bit harder, which you don't have to do, when you come up you hold it, then you sweep your arms out to side, back in front and lower down. That is a lot harder, be careful on that. Take it up, sweep it out to side, take it back in front and then lower back down. So again, breathe in, take it up, hold it, sweep it out to side, take it back in front and lower down. Let's do a couple more. So again, breathe in, take it up, hold it, sweep it out to side, take it out in front and lower down. One more time again. So breathe in, up, hold it, swoop it round, take it out in front and lower down. Well done. Have a little stretch. That nice child's pose stretch. Push your bottom back towards the heels, stretch your arms out forwards, really stretch it out for the back. Well done. Okay, so on to our opposite side this time. Opposite side. So again, use a pillow to help assist with your head. So back into the chest openers. So knees are bent, arms coming over, the head will follow the arm. So we're going to breathe in, breathing out, take it all the way over. So remember that big rainbow shape over. Hold it there, breathe in. And as you're breathing out, all the way back over again. So really feel that nice stretch over the top of the body. The head follows, hold it there, breathe in. And you're breathing out all the way back over. That's it, so nice rainbow shape, keeping them hips and lower body nice and still. That any movement is coming from the head and the arms there, okay? So again, breathe in, breathe out all the way over, taking it all the way over as far as you can. Hold it there, breathe in, breathing out all the way back over again. Just keep thinking about the core muscles, think about our pelvic floor, so big stretch all the way over, hold it there, breathe in. And again, out. So let's do a couple more again. Then we'll go back to that sliding movement for the arms. So again, big stretch over, hold it there, breathe in. This is a nice one for the top of the spine and the neck there. Okay, one more time. So breathe in and out, stretch all the way over. And all the way back over. So doing that sliding arm next. So again, we're going to breathe in. Breathe out, slide that top arm forward and slide down that lower palm. Okay, so again, just stretching that arm forwards and all the way back. Okay, so nice and slowly, nice and controlled, stretch it out and all the way in. Okay, so really stretch the arm out and then lower back in. Let's do a couple more again. So we're going to breathe in, breathing out, stretch it out and then all the way back in. That's it, so really feel that arm stretch out forward. Let's do two more nice and slowly. Keep the rest of the body nice and still, stretch it out. And again, one more time. Stretch it out, well done. Okay, this time now we're going to do a little bit on the legs. So, onto our backs, okay, onto our backs. So what we're going to do is the leg raise, okay. So, we're going to start with, I've not done very well myself. Camera actions in my house is really hard to do, okay. So something's coming through the window, closing the curtains and then the dog's in the way. Okay, so we'll start with right leg, okay, so. Okay, it's postman. Okay, so the right leg, going to breathe in, then out the right leg comes up and then lower back down nice and slowly, okay? So keep the hips and body nice and still. You see my leg taking it up and then just slowly control it back down, okay? So nice and slow, take it up and then control it back down again. So we're just working with the legs, just a little bit on the legs. We're doing side leg work, we're doing it on the back today, okay? So taking it up and control it back down. So you're just taking that leg up as far as you can and then lower nice and slow back down. Now, dog's in way, we're going to come up, we're going to take it out to side, keep the hips nice and still, back to centre, and then lower back down nice and slowly. So we're going to come back up, we'll take it out to side, keep the hips nice and still, so sort of open out through the hips, getting that movement through the hips a little bit, take it up, out to side, back in, and then lower down. Let's do a couple more and then we'll change legs. So take it up, out to side, keep the hips nice and still, control that movement, keep thinking about them in the core muscles as well. Take it up, sit out to side. Let's just do two more nice and slowly. Again, take it up, out to side, and one more time. That's it, and slowly out, and then back down again. Well done. Okay, give that leg a little shake here. Exactly the same on the left leg this time, so we're going to lift and lower to start off with. Keep that leg as straight as you can, taking it up. And just slowly control it down. Keep the body nice and still. So taking it up and just slowly lower back down again. So again, just controlling that movement. Keep thinking about the core muscles and pelvic floors. So nice and slowly. That's it. So just taking it up towards the ceiling, towards your head as far as you can. And then we're going to bring that leg out to side. Shush, 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 shush. And then take it up, out to side, and back to centre. And then lower back down again. Okay, so take it up to side, and then lower back down. Right, she's laying down now, but she's right up my feet. That's it, so keep them hips nice and still, nice and slowly, nice and controlled. So breathing in, now take it up, that's it, outside, don't let the hips roll out. Again, really control that movement. Let's do a couple more. You can definitely feel it on the legs. Nice and slowly. And let's do one more time. And then let's do a nice full body stretch. We're just working just through them legs there. Well done. Let's do a nice stretch out. Stretch them arms and legs out. And nice full body stretch. Give them legs a little shake there. Well done. Okay, this time then, to finish off with on this session, we'll do the hip rolls. One of my favourites. So, hips, knees, feet. Again, just relax back and floor, arms outside. So keeping all this nice and still, okay? All but nice and still. So we're going to breathe in, breathe out, let the knees roll to side, to the centre, and then to the side. Keep the shoulders and head nice and still. The only movement is coming from that lower part of the body. So it's a nice one just to work through the lower spine, just through the hips, let the knees roll to side, to centre, to the side. Nice and controlled, okay? So again, it's really nice in the lower back, this. If you find your lower back's a bit niggly, this is a nice one to do. And then, I'm going to make it harder, we take the legs into tabletop, feet and knees stick together, and then come to side, to centre, and then to the side. Obviously, the further we go over, the harder it is. The closer we bring our hands in as well, the harder it is, because the more our arms are out, the more support we're using just with the hands to support that movement to the side. So again, nice and slowly, nice and controlled. So really control that movement to the side, to the centre, and then all the way to the side. Then obviously the final option is the legs are stretched up. Now it's a lot harder. So now you're having to use the muscles to really control that movement. If this is not for you, go back to the bent option or feet and floor. So it's the further you go over, the harder it is. So nice and controlled, taking it over, really control that movement to centre, and then all the way over again through the lower spine and the lower stomach. Let's just do a few more. And then we will finish off with the stretches. So that's it. So again, we'll do 2 more each side. That's it, nice and controlled. That's it, make sure it's not hurting back. Keep thinking about the core muscles and pelvic floors. And I'll just do one more nice and slowly. That's it, really control that movement. Feel like I'm moving. And then one more. Ooh, definitely feel that. Well done. Okay, so again, nice full body stretch. Stretch the arms and legs out, really stretch. And lengthen that body all the way out. Nice full body stretch. Stretching all the way out. Well done, guys. Okay? Well done. I definitely had a helper today. Little monkey. Little monkey, weren't you? Very noisy. Sorry about that. Noisy dog. Okay, well done, guys. So make sure you finish off with the session. Or you can also, I'll make sure you finish off with the Pilates stretches. Okay? It's important you do stretches to finish off with. In the meantime, you know where I am. Any questions, you know where I am. Just give me a message anytime, anything I can help you with. And I will see you all soon. Take care and stay safe.